everyone, happy Easter to you all. It's Don's Graphics here again with another awesome Easter church flyer design on your Pixellab application. Please, if you are coming across our channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss out whenever we bring new content. To all our returning subscribers, God bless you. So let's begin, and I want to start by deleting this text as usual. I don't want this text, I want to delete it. And up next, like I always do my designs, I always prepare the background, bring in the elements, then I conclude my design with write-ups. That is exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm proceeding here on my background. So just click on background setting, and let's change the background color to black completely, so that I have a black background. And I'm going to come back to this middle button, just click on this middle button and click on import. Then I'm going to bring in this awesome Easter image. So I already have this image worked up on my Pixellab application to enable it to blend with the background. So I'm going to make it to focus, make it come to focus this way. Alright, I think this is fine. Then I can push it up a little bit so that it stands this way. As you have that, just go to your layer and lock it up, because we don't want it to interrupt when we are bringing in other elements. Good. So I have this now with me, and the next thing I want to do is to bring in the image, the logo of the church. So I have the logo of the church here with me. It's Shana City Church. I'm going to reduce it considerably. Then I position it to the top left corner of my design. As well, I'm going to go to layer and lock it up. So this Easter Sunday service is happening live at Shana City Church. Next, I want to start writing. So I click on text and double tap to write. I want to write worship with us. Alright guys, so these church flyer designs, they always have their kind of slogan that they use. It's always join us, worship with us, and stuff like that. Alright, so you can have worship with us, join us. So for this one, I want to use worship with us. Any church design, they have this kind of unique slogan. So I want to proceed by going to my font, and for this I want to use a script font. So let's be testing the script font. This does not work. This did not work, so I'm going to proceed to test another one. What about Basi? It did not work that way. It did not work that way. How about JavaCom? Still the same thing. Okay, I think Basi is better there. So I have worship with us, but I want to reduce the size. Okay, just reduce the size. It did not really work that way. So we can even go and change the font into something better. Alright, so let's go and change this font into something better. Let's try JavaCom. Okay, I think JavaCom is better. Good, it's better. So I'm going to reduce the size and use my relative position to position it on the middle of my design. Use your relative position. As you choose a relative position, just click on this to make it stand on the middle of your design. Now you can go to layer and lock it up as well. Good. Now, so let's write further. On new text, we want to write Easter. Okay, so Easter on capital letters, should be on capital letters. So make it bigger. Then you can go to font, and let's see which font we can use here. Easter Heavitas did not work, so I'm going to use Akira Expanded. You can get Akira Expanded font on dafont.com. It's a free font. Dafont itself is a free website for fonts, so you can get these awesome fonts from there. And please, as you continue watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting content. So I want to proceed now to my texture. Just make sure that the text is highlighted. Then you go to your texture. You want to give that text, that Easter text, a texture. So you click on texture. I want to give it an awesome golden texture, so I want to crop to the point where I have some traces of both black, dark and bright gold color. So I have something like this. Then you can use your relative position. Use your relative position, very important. Then you click on this to position it on the middle of your page. You can push it down a little, just a little. Now you can click on copy to copy it. Alright, but then I think this Easter is too big, so let's go to size and reduce the size. So you just want to reduce the size to about 100. 100 is okay. Now you can position it on the middle. Copy it. Alright, so we have copied and write Sunday. So Sunday, put it in capital letters as well. You can bring it down here. Use relative position, tap it to the middle, and use position to send it closer to this. Okay, so that we'll have worship with us Easter Sunday. Now I want to bring in another element that will occupy the downer part of our design, that will occupy this downer portion of our design. As you can see, the black color there is too obvious, so I want to integrate another element there to make it stand out. So I'm going to go to my import, and I have this torn paper image with me. So I'm going to rotate it this way, but then I want to expand it a little bit. Okay, just expand it a little. Then you can position it closer to the Sunday. Alright, then you go to layer and lock it up. As you lock it up, just know that we want to include the details. Okay, so this event is happening at the Shana City Church, so we want to include all the details down here. That is the purpose of us bringing in this torn paper element into the design. So let's begin by writing. Where is this event happening? It's happening at Shana City Church, our synagogue. So it's at Shana City Church, synagogue. Guys, this is just for the purpose of this design, right? I'm so sorry if it's the name of your church, but we're just using it for the purpose of this tutorial. So I'm going to put everything into capital letters, but then I want to use a dark color for this text, since it will fall on this white background, on this white surface. So it's advisable to go for a color change there, and I've opted for a dark or a black color in order to apply the principle of reversibility in design. So up next, I would love to go to my font. So just click on the text, go to your font, and on font I want to give it the Rockford Sans Light. Alright, give it the Rockford Sans Light font. Then you can reduce the size of the text, and as you reduce the size, just tap on relative position to plumb it to fall on the middle of your design. You can copy the same text. In order to give more precision to worshippers and other Christian fellows who will be attending this Easter Sunday program, it's advisable to make this location more precise. So it's at Shana City Synagogue, Abba. Alright, so further details are at Abba. Oh, my phone is telling me abandoned. Sorry about that. So I have Abba, City Roundabout. So it's at Abba City Roundabout. Make it capital letters. Great. Then you can use your relative position as well to tack it to fall on the middle of your page. Bring it closer to the name of the church, since they are related concepts. Now, leaving the flyer like this won't make much sense, because the date for the events and the time are missing. So up next, we want to bring in those details. But the way we want to do it is by first of all clicking on the shape. We want to add a shape. Alright, so just bring the shape this way. Then you can reduce the size, control and reduce the size, and make it this way. Great. Then you can come to color, enable it, and leave it with this bright red color. So we want to bring in some traces of red into the design as well. Now you can copy this text. Okay, so let's, oh my god, let's undo that. So let's copy this same shape, this line that we have created. Let's copy it, and as we copy it, use your relative position to move it faster. You can work on position to bring it. So look at how I'm going to align it. I'm going to push it to stand on top of the first line. It should be on the same line. Okay, then I'm going to push it now to this end. So this is another simple way of aligning your write-ups as your design. Okay, good. So I have something like this. Now it's left for me to bring in those details. So I'm going to copy this and write. So it's on the 9th, 09. First of all, I'm going to write 09. Then I increase the size a little bit. Use your position to push it down. So I have something like this. Alright, good. So I'm still going to copy this text, double tap to write TH. So it's 9th. Then you can use position. Use your position button and the relative position button to bring it closer. I'm going to bring it here, but then I'm going to reduce the size. Alright, so in order to maintain hierarchy, I'm just going to reduce the size. Then I leave it this way. So 9th April. So just copy this text, double tap to write. We want to maintain the same font. That's why we keep copying that text. So I have 9th April 23. Alright, so this is just simple way of writing 2023. No need for all of those long write-ups. But then I'm going to reduce the size. So just reduce the size to about 23. Then use your position button to plumb it up. So I have 9th April 2023. Good. Now I want to maintain the same thing, so I'm going to copy this 9, double tap to write. So it's at 9. What is the time for this program? So it will be at 9 a.m. So it's 9 a.m. in the morning, but I'm going to bring it this way. Then I make sure that everything is plumped up. 9 a.m. Now copy this, double tap to write GMT. So it's 9 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So guys, as you follow along with the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you won't be left out whenever we drop new content. Thank you very much. So I have something like this with me now, but then this event will also be going live on some social media platforms, so it's very important to bring in those social media icons. So I have them here with me. I'm going to bring in those social media icons into the design. So as per this design, this event will also be taking place live on YouTube and on Facebook. So that is exactly why we have these two icons. Now reduce the size considerably. Use position to place them down this way. Still reduce the size. Okay, good. Now I'm going to copy this and write. So on YouTube and Facebook, it's still happening at Shana City Church. So worshippers who are not able to make it to this event physically can follow the event online on YouTube and on Facebook. So now I'm going to reduce the size of this in order to maintain a hierarchy into the design work. So it's very necessary to respect some of these key principles of graphic design. Cool. So I have something like this, but then you look at the social media details. I mean, these details, you will notice that they are not on the middle of the layout. So I want to go now to my layer. Just click on layer, and as you click on layer, I want to select first of all, you click here to select. All right, so let's click to select. Then I want to select the social media, the Shana City Church, and the social media icon details. So let's go. I'm going to select the two of them. Then I proceed by clicking on this same editing button in order to position them on the middle. Now you can see this icon for relative position. Just click on it, then you can click here to tap it to fall on the middle, as you can see. Good. So this is fine. This is awesome. So guys, with this, I think let's make the logo of the church a little more visible. So let's go to our logo and make it a little more visible. So I have something like this. Okay, great. So with this, guys, it's a done. It's a wrap on our church Easter Sunday church flyer design on our Pixellab application. I believe we've all learned something. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. God bless you.